would join us as well. So that period was really, London was very active as far as political organization and agitation was concerned. I don't know whether it's still the same there. And this is, in fact, when I compare to when I came here in Germany, this is one of the things I missed a lot. In Germany, at least in the cities where I have been here in Leipzig or Hamburg, there wasn't that type of activities, and I really missed that. I really missed it. But London was the place. And as Ngugi said, it was not only about Africa, but other parts of the world, Latin America, and we used to cooperate and
in fact, in connection with this, actually one of the interesting places that was very important as a cultural center. Of course, there was John LaRose and the Beacon Press bookshop. That was very, very important. But the other place, which was so important in all this politics and cultural activities, was a place called Africa Center in Convent. That place, my God, his memory, it did a lot for Africa. I mean, literally the continent, and not just the continent, Caribbean, sort of. I mean, it really became the center, It's almost the center of actual cultural and political life in London, because other organizations sometimes wanted to have their activities there, at Africa Center. Yeah, it's a very, very important place, particularly for us Kenyans. I think it did us a lot of good. Yeah.
So they're planning to close it now. What are your thoughts
on this? Close Africa Center?
Yeah, it's gonna close down.
Very, very sadly, because that has been a focal point where Africans from different parts of the continent would converge. Even if there wasn't any activity going on there, but at least they would meet down there in the pub or in the restaurant, which was at that time was being run by one Eritrean. So there were these threats before, but then it survived.
I don't want to be done to make sure it does not die, because really is is history. We're talking about history. It's not only important in terms of meetings there and cultural activities, and that brought in Caribbean people, the African peoples, other people of the world, and so on. But even making consciousness of Africa, planting African consciousness, if you like, within the politics of Britain and so on, is, for me, is an institution. It's just like if I heard that the British Library was going to be closed, I would feel similar kind of shock, because it's an institution I think, we should be preserved, and I hope, somebody somewhere will come up with a way of rescuing that center so that it does not die or is not sold away to some developmental schemes and so on, Yeah.